Hi, my name is Emma Fawcett and I'm an independent Stampin' Up demonstrator based in Newton Abbey, Belfast, Northern Ireland. Thank you so much for joining me today on Emma's Crafty Space. This little bag is a remake from a video that I did right at the very beginning of my YouTube channel, but this time I'm going to use the Lights Aglow DSP and just some black cardstock, and then one of the gold gilded gems from I think it was out of a suite last year, but any little gems that you have lying about will do this project. It's actually a good way of just using up old gems, especially when crafters are very much of the opinion that you hang on to things. So this is a good wee one. You could put smaller ones in on the other side of the strap. So we'll maybe make a wee start in this. So the sheet of Lights Aglow DSP that I'm using is this one. Obviously I'm not going to use that one this side because it has like frames on it and I just don't know what way it would crease out, so I'm actually going for this one. Then you've got a circle. It is 1 3/4 of an inch, and then it was scored at 3/4 of an inch and then 1 inch, and then that'll just give you that nice little cap then for the top of your bag. Okay, and then your little strap or handle is 1/4 of an inch by 2.5 inches, and then it's scored at 1/4 of an inch on each end. Okay, so and then this sheet is obviously 6 by 6. So I do have a video I have done a video for this before, but there is also one of the bag sized up into 12 by 12, and it gives you quite a substantial size of gift bag. So you should check out my older videos for that. So we're going to start and we are going to crease our DSP. Now I would definitely recommend that you use a bone folder because you want really nice crisp edges. Okay, so we're going in half both ways, you know. Okay, so you've got that cross now, and then we're going to go corner to corner as well. Make sure you get your edges really lined up there before you start creasing, and this way here too. Okay, so once you get this, now it might be best if you pick a paper that isn't directional, because then you'll be all kind of, you'll not know what way to do it. And so I just think try and pick a paper that doesn't have any direction with it. So we're going to start, you're going to lay your paper so that you've got your straight edge up here, and then what you're going to do, you hold this down here and push that in, and then bring that over. Okay, and give it a crease. We'll do it the same on this side. Hold it here, push that in, and then let it fold down, and you've made like a triangle. Okay, now you could do this on a trimmer, but a scoreboard is definitely easier. Okay, so we need to do 2 score lines on either side. Okay, so you just want this to be pushed into the top corner. You need to butt up against tight here and into this corner. Get your scoring tool, and you're going to score at 2 1/8, and then at 3 7/8. So that's the line just before the 4. Now, the paper's quite thick, so you just really need to press down into that, because you can see where I kind of went off a wee bit there. Don't worry about it, that will be covered whenever it's folded over on itself. But obviously you just need firm pressure and consistent pressure all the way down to the bottom. Flip it over, and you're going to go the same. So 2 1/8, and then 3 7/8. And then you can put your scoreboard away. Okay, so what you're going to do first is you are going to bring this over here, and you're going to score. So every time there's a crease, there's a score. Okay, it is origami, but origami you don't really use glue, but this one we are going to have a little help with glue. The next step is just place your bone folder. Now you could use a fingernail or whatever, but your bone folder's just kind of giving you a little bit of support there. So what you're doing is you're putting your bone folder at that corner, and you're just lining that, this line with this line here. So line that up, and hopefully the peak of that triangle is meeting that center score line. Okay, and again, another nice press and fold. Same again this side. Press down. Put your bone folder into that corner. Match those two lines up again. Again, hopefully that peak of that triangle is going to meet and they're going to touch in the middle there. Now, if they don't touch, don't worry, because you're going to have the lid of your handbag covering this anyway. But it's just, it kind of give you just an idea. So again, we're going to crease over. Another nice sharp crease there. Bone folder into this corner. And match up your lines. Okay. And a nice crisp crease as well. Okay, and last one. Okay, bone folder down here. And match up your lines. Okay. So this is what you look like. It's a bit like a rocket. Okay, so now if you just have a wee look at it, you are going to put your hands in now, and you're going to press down the point of that. Okay, you're just going to make it a bit softer. So these need to be kind of kept like that, and what you're going to do then is we're going to fold these down over the top like that. Okay, so they're going to fold inside. Okay, and this is where we're going to get a little bit of help with a glue dot. It just kind of secures that crease there for you. Okay. Just put it here on this edge here, and then flip that over so it looks like that. Okay, we're going to do the same with this side here. Sometimes it's just trying to get, because obviously whenever you open that out, it all kind of springs out on itself. So you want to be able to get this the right way again. So see this peak here, that has to go in here and tuck in like that, and then they go over. And it just keeps that all nice and tight. Okay, so again, another couple of glue dots. Crease that over. Again, crease it over. Okay, so this you could leave it like that and it just looks like a wee kind of nice basket with this nice crease detail on it, but this actually has to go in like that. Now you can see one side has puffed out naturally on its own, this side hasn't, so this is where you need to get your fingers in and kind of push in at the top but push out at the bottom, so you're kind of like going against yourself, and you can see that's just poofed out itself. Okay, so you can have that as poofy as you want, it just depends how high up you want your crease. I'm kind of happy with the way that it's went naturally itself. Obviously this side needs a little help, but yep. So your little top for the handbag then, again, I know I'd already just creased it there, but give it a bit of support and crease it with your bone folder, because you want nice crisp crease lines at the top there. So you just need to look at your bag and decide what way you want it to be, what front or back you want, and it'll depend on if you've got like a more pattern paper than the one I'm using. Obviously this one's not too bad, it's just like that bokeh design on it. So a bit of glue there. Again, you could use tape. I'm just using glue because I like to be able to wiggle about, especially when you're trying to get the crease line lined up to the top of your DSP there. So I'm just going to set it there and let it dry there. So you can see there, oh, it's not straight. So that's why I like to use my glue, because sometimes it can move about whenever you release it. So that is the inside there. You can see that the crease line is to the top of the DSP. Next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to get these little neodymium magnets. You could use Velcro dots, but I just think, especially if you're gifting this to someone, opening and closing it, the paper or the card deteriorates. So these measure, I'll go by centimeters because they're easier with the millimeters. They're 5 mil by about half a mil. Yep, 5 mil by half a mil. And you can either put them on with a wee bit of super glue, or I don't have any super glue handy, so I'm just going to actually put them on with a glue dot. So just there. And then I actually put take the magnet to the other magnet, you know, pair it up. And it just means then that, because obviously the polarization on a magnet can be a bit funny at times, it means then that you've got it right, you know, you're not putting it on the wrong way around, and it's stuck to my finger. Okay, and then I'm going to fold this over. Now this bit can be a bit fiddly too. I think I've got too much of the glue dot exposed because it's catching on everything. So this bit can be a bit fiddly because obviously you need your magnet to adhere to the bag, so you might need to just give it a bit of pressure and just fiddle about with it and get it in the right position. And hopefully, yep, the magnet will stick to the bag. So then you can give it a bit of more pressure to get it in the right place. So hopefully that will hold. I might just need a little bit of help because obviously everything newly creased. That is that. So your little handle, as I say, it's 1/4 inch by 2.5, and then I've scored in 1/4 inch at either end. I'm going to curl it like that. Okay, just using my bone folder, and then on the crease lines, I'm going to push them back on themselves, and it just gives you that nice curve on the handle like that. Okay, so a little bit here, and again, just take your time with this, there's no rush. So hold that there. Again, these little gift bags are so good for using up DSP. Again, something else that us crafters aren't very good at is handing over DSP and using it up. A wee bit of glue here. Okay, and just hold that for a second or two. And the last thing is to add, as I say, I'm trying to find my black one. You can add just little rhinestone, but I'm going to actually add one of these little buttons. These are from years ago. I don't even know what the set was. Needlepoint Nook. And I'm going to use, again, a glue dot to attach this. Hands are sticky from that glue. And I'm using the wee white one because there's obviously white in the DSP. Stick that there. Okay. And that is your little bag complete. So nice wee quick project for you. And as I say, there is another tutorial on my channel here that will show you the bigger version of it if you feel brave enough to have a go at it. But honestly, it is really easy. It is literally just paper and creasing, and there's nothing to be scared of, so just try something different. They're good wee size. You can use them as wee table settings at Christmas, and there's loads of little embellishments that I have, you know, like little bells and things from years ago that you could even hang off as a wee tassel or something on the handle. But hopefully you'll be able to have a good go at it and make yourself some cute little gift bags. Thank you so much for joining me. I will attach a list of everything that I've used for this little project in the description below. Thank you so much. Take care. Bye bye.